Dr. Levy explains the EG price action bot and FVG bot in the live session.
Okay, great. So welcome, everyone. So following our audience questions, I'm going to present how the bots did today. We will start with the fair value gap bot, so I can explain how exactly it performs. So the fair value gap bot trades off fair value gaps, off the trigger points, of course. And to use it, we need to attach the fair value gap indicator. In this case, the optimization setting is checked. This means that only fair value gaps that align with our trigger points will be showing on the chart. So let's check the 1 minute and remove the 60 minutes due to the low volatility today and see if there are fair value gaps today. Maybe there aren't, which is fine. Okay, so there are green fair value gaps down there. Probably the bot didn't take any trades today, the fair value gap bot, but maybe on other instruments, I think NQ didn't reach its levels. So RTY, what about Y? Let's see, let's run YM and we'll see if fair value gaps were generated today, and accordingly, we will understand if the bot took trades. Okay, so there is a fair value gap for YM today, so that's great. This means the fair value gap bot will take trades off these levels. And let's see how it performed. So this is the fair value gap bot, the ICT bot. The stop loss I use for YM in many cases, let's say constant size 30 ticks. Okay. And now the default setting of the fair value gap bot is to trade off the trigger points and to trail the stop loss using the EG trailing stop. So these lines are the trailing stop. They consider the instrument's volatility by measuring the ATR, average true range, and accordingly, they draw the lines here. Now, due to the low volatility today, I would say that the trailing stop will be too tight, and I'm going to move to 5-minute time frame. It has nothing to do with the entries because the entries do not depend on the time frame, but it has to do with the trailing stop, how tight the bands are to the prices. So the market will open in a few minutes and we'll see. So what we expect the fair value gap bot to do here is to place pending orders on the trigger points that align with the fair value gap.
Order submitted.
If you have any questions, guys, feel free to leave them in the chat.
Order submitted.
So it placed pending order on the trigger point, 30 tick stop loss. That's the only data, the market data we have. So it was green today, at least. Okay. Now let's see how the price action bot did today. So the price action bot analyzes the candlestick patterns and it considers price action signals. Also, it trades following the first touch rule. So it's an interesting bot with the advantages and disadvantages, of course. So the price action bot does not consider fair value gap at all. It only considers price action signals, pin candles, and engulfing patterns, and first touch triggers. Let's remove the fair value gap indicator here. We have here. So the price action bot places pending orders on our levels. It trades the stop loss using the EG trading stop with stop loss of 30 ticks. One contract and nothing. Okay. So So our automatic strategies do not take any trades between the levels. They only take their trades off our trigger points. So as long as the price is between the levels, we do not expect any trades. So we need to wait patiently. The bot waits patiently. So do we?
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, so not surprisingly, same performance. Again, placing pending orders off the trigger points first at rule. This is the price section, but now let's move to 1 minute time frame and see how it performed.
Order
1 minute
canceled.
time frame. Okay, so this is the 1 minute time frame. Check for questions, how you get the fair value gap from. So the fair value gap is generated by our multi-time frame fair value gap indicator. It generates fair value gaps. It presents fair value gaps on your chart while analyzing multiple time frames. So we just moved to 1 minute time frame, and let's see how the price action bot performs. Its entries do not change, but the way it manages the position changes because it trades the stop loss according to the EG trailing stop, and it depends on the time frame. So what I expect it to stop out early due to the low volatility.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, you can see the difference because again, the trailing stop depends on the time frame, and the trailing stop is tighter than in 5 minute time frame, so that's why it trails the stop loss. So in green,
Order canceled.
let's take a look at other examples like ES. What do you think, Domankosh? Or ES will be boring.
Yes, just came back to the trigger point again. So, but
Okay.
from the first touch, it was a very nice trade. But after that, it just came back.
Okay, very good. So when the levels were delivered, the market was moving between the levels, but I'm not sure if at this point the levels were delivered. I think not yet. Were they delivered at 12 p.m. a.m.? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I got them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's start from the beginning and let the bot run and see how it performed. So regarding the stop loss for ES, a reasonable stop loss could be 20 ticks. At least that's what I'm using when I backtest the automatic strategies. And pending orders, trading stop loss. And let's see how it performs.
Order submitted.
So the price action bot trades following
Order
the
submitted.
first rule. As you can see, that's why it placed pending orders here of the golden levels. The golden levels were here a few days ago. Okay, they are delivered, they are the previous day's trigger points. So the way this bot was implemented, it waits for the market to relocate it in a certain distance relative to the entry for the stop to be trailed.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, the reason it cancels the orders because it's
Order submitted.
this is the setting, just
Order
cancel
submitted.
if not filled. Okay, so it uses the trailing stop, the EG trailing stop to trail the stop loss.
Order submitted.
Okay, and that's it for the market replay.
Order
Now
canceled.
let's look at crude oil. This is the crude oil, and let's see how the price action bot performed. I have no idea how it did today on CFTC. We will check together. Wendy.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, so you understand why it placed pending order here and
Order
the way
submitted.
it manages the position. Unfortunately,
Order
this
submitted.
I did not fill.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Stopped out. This happens, guys. So when it stopped out, it does not consider this line for first at rule entries.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
What happened here? Okay.
Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Gosh, could you hold a trade just like the automatic strategies do? No way. Okay, so the signals here are the price action indicator signals that the bot should take the trades off, but because it already trade off this level too many times, it does not consider this level for entries anymore, which is very smart. Okay, so this is the price action bot today on CL. Let's see the fair value gap bot. I have no idea how we did today. So to start the fair value gap bot, we need the fair value gap indicator. So it takes the trades of fair value gaps, if any. Okay, so there is a fair value gap here. So we do expect the fair value gap to take trades. Okay. Fair value gap bot today on CL. So we do not expect it to short this level. We do expect it to take long trades off this level.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Another fair value gap. Cool. Tomonko, she didn't take this long trade of the second fair value gap.
No. First I was playing long on crude, then on short, then short.
Order submitted.
Both went wrong, so no.
Order submitted.
Uh-oh. Now what happens? If there's a contradiction, I do not take any trades, but the bot is very stupid sometimes. Oh no, it's not so stupid.
Order submitted.
This bot did much better than I did today.
Order submitted.
Okay, so there's no fair value gap, but it takes some time for Ninja
Order
to update. So you need to
Order
take into
failed.
account the
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order
technical bugs
submitted.
also sometimes.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order
Okay, it's in green, this bot.
Order canceled.
Now let's check. Did we check gold? I don't think so. Okay, there are no fair value gaps for gold. I'm not sure if the fair value gap bot took trades of the trigger points today, but let's check.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Case, I mean, in most cases, when you see trigger points with a low distance between them, these are zones of consolidation, okay? The information, I mean, when you place the trigger points and you see these lines, you expect the consolidation zone here. Okay, so the profit factor and the drawdown, all these metrics highly depend on the smart decisions you make if you utilize the information that the trigger points expose ahead of time. in most cases, when you see trigger points with a low distance between them, these are zones of consolidation, okay? Okay, so the profit factor and the drawdown, all these metrics highly depend on the smart decisions you make if you utilize the information that the trigger points expose ahead of time. Okay, fair value gap today.
Visit our website today